Hello. Welcome. Good morning. Hi. Can you guys see and hear me okay? Please type in the chat if you can see and hear me all right. Welcome. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today's topic is going to be prepositions of time. Please type in the chat. Okay, thank you so much, Luann. So it looks like you guys can see and hear me okay. Welcome, everybody. Yes, today is my first class of 2023. I'm really good. How are you? While you guys are joining the live session today, can you please just type in where are you from? Where are you from? And then maybe type in what's the weather like where you are? I'm from the United States, specifically Ohio, and right now it's snowing, and it doesn't typically snow in Ohio, so I'm excited about the weather. Where are you from, and what's the weather like? Hello from Thailand, Indonesia, Pakistan, and Cambodia. Hi from Brazil and Romania. Hello from Turkey, Nigeria, and Canada. Looks like we have some different weather around the world today. Some sun, some snow, maybe some rain. Hello, Rao. Hi from Australia, South Africa. Hi from the Netherlands, India. Welcome. Yeah, it's cloudy and cold. Okay. Well, my name is Tutor Nicole. I'm a tutor here on Cambly, and today we're going to be learning about the prepositions of time. All right. Thank you so much for joining. I think we can go ahead and get started. If you guys join late at any time, that's okay. When the session is over, it'll be posted to the YouTube channel, and you can rewatch it from the beginning. Awesome. Well, today we're going to be learning about the prepositions of time. The preposition is the word that comes before a word, and it'll be specifically on time. So the prepositions on time. And we're going to be practicing with the words at, on, and in. So I'm sure you guys already know these words, but we're going to learn when we use these prepositions for time. Again, my name is Tutor Nicole. I'm a tutor on Cambly. And if you don't know what Cambly is, it's an online English learning platform where you can learn English with native English speakers. All right, are you guys ready to start? Yeah, all right. So again, we are learning the prepositions on or of time, the prepositions of time. So we're going to start with the word at. We use the word at for a precise time. So for example, at 3 o'clock, at 10:30 p.m. Okay, so you'll see back here, it's specific time or maybe like a holiday period. For example, I get up at 7 a.m. The movie starts at 8 p.m. Come and visit at Christmas, or school starts at 6:30 a.m. So that is how we use at. It's a specific time. Now the word, let's go with on next. On is what we use for days and dates. So an example is on Sunday, on Tuesdays, on March 6th, or on Christmas Day. This is when we would use the preposition on. So you'll see my example up here. This is for days and dates. At is a little bit more for like time. So on, I will visit you on Monday. Where will you be on Tuesday? Or the exam is on March 17th, 2022. Okay? So that is on. Our last example is the word in. So in is for months, years, centuries, and long periods of time. So for example, in May, so in the month of May, in 1997, or in the summer. So it's more like a broad time is when we use in. At is specific, and on is like a day or a date. So in, we could use it for months, years, or a season, like fall, spring, summer. So you would use it like in, and then the decade. So in 1997, or in, in the decade. And then there's a time period. So for example, we could do like my birthday is in March. I'm going in August. Life was hard in 1940. Or we go to the beach in the summer. So in is typically used to indicate longer periods or durations in the past or the future. So it's typically not in the present. At is used for a specific point in time. So this could be a moment or hour in the present or past. So at could be the present or it could be the past. And then we have on. On is used to describe reoccurring events that happen on certain days of the week. So on Tuesdays, I go to the gym. On Mondays, I do yoga. On Thursdays, I hang out with my friends. Okay? So, are you ready to practice? Yes? Let's practice. Okay. What preposition goes with, okay, so at, on, or in, what preposition goes with Monday? Blank Monday. At, on, or in. Okay, very good. On Monday, because Monday is a day on Monday. Everybody got that right. Nice. The next one, blank the morning. Blank the morning. What preposition? It's going to be in the morning. In the morning. That's in the future, right? In the morning. The next one, 3 p.m. What preposition would we use for 3 p.m.? Yes, very good. We would use at because it's a specific time, at 3 p.m. Okay, what about midnight? What would we use for midnight? This is a hard one. Yeah, so midnight would be at because midnight is a specific time. Our anniversary. Our anniversary. An anniversary is something that happens every year. So what preposition could we use for anniversary? This would be on our anniversary because it's something that's reoccurring. So it's something that happens every year. On our anniversary, March. What would we use for March? The month March. Yes, we would use in. So in March, March is a month. So in March, I plan to go to Hawaii. for example. Our next word is Christmas. What preposition goes before Christmas? It's a day that happens every year. And it would be on Christmas, on Christmas. It's a day, a date that happens every year. 11 a.m. What goes with 11 a.m.? Very good. It's a specific time, so it's at 11 a.m. The next one is the moment. The moment. I guess this one could be a few different answers. I guess it could be at the moment I am free, but I put in, so like in the moment. They could both work. In or at. October 1st. October 1st. It is a specific date. If it's a date, it's on October 1st. Awesome job, you guys. We passed the very first quiz. Our next activity is pretty similar, but now we're going to use sentences. So all you have to tell me is it at, in, or on. Okay? My brother has a new job. He works blank the evening. My brother has a new job. He works blank the evening. Very good job. He works in the evening. He works in the evening. I can finish my work blank an hour. I can finish my work blank an hour. Yes, this is also in an hour. Nice work. When is the meeting? Is it blank 2? When is the meeting? Is it blank 2? Is it at 2? Good job, you guys. Is it at 2? Tom's birthday is next week, blank January 14th. Yes, Tom's birthday is next week on January 14th because it's a date, specific date. My grandpa was born in the 1920s. I just gave us the answer. I'm so sorry. So yes, this one is my grandpa was born in the 1920s because it's a time period. I'm so sorry. In the 1920s. Yes, I told the answer. Okay. Labor Day is blank the first Monday of September. So Labor Day is something that happens every year. So what preposition would we use? Yes, is on the first Monday of September. Again, that's a date that happens every year. Are there any holidays blank August? The month of August, are there any holidays? Are there any holidays in August? Good job. In August. Our school serves lunch blank 11 a.m. Our school serves lunch blank 11 a.m. It's a specific time, so it's at 11 a.m. In your country where you're from, at what time do you guys have lunch typically? At what time do you have lunch? I am a teacher at a school, and we have lunch at 10:30 a.m. It's so early. At what time do you have lunch? Okay, so also maybe 10 a.m. We have 12:30, noon. Okay, so I have lunch at 1 o'clock. Okay, so those are normal times. Okay, very cool. What time do your kids go to bed blank night? What time do your kids go to bed at night? At night, I guess you could say night is like a specific time at night. We moved to New York City blank 2012. We moved to New York City blank 2012. This is a specific year. It is in 2012. In 2012. I'm not watching that show. It starts blank midnight. I'm not watching that show. It starts blank midnight. Midnight is a specific time, so it is at. It starts at midnight. Very good. Okay. This is our last one. We are leaving the house blank a minute. Blank a minute. We are leaving the house blank a minute. We are leaving the house in a minute. In a minute. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, I'll wait for those questions if you guys have any. Now I have a challenge for us, and without using my notes, can you write a sentence using the word on? So use the preposition on in a sentence, and you can make any sentence you want. Okay. And I'd love to see what we come up with. And so Robin says, it's holiday on Christmas. Yeah, Christmas is a specific day, so that's on. I'm going to visit on Sunday. On Mondays, we have art class. I was born on April 18th. These are some great examples. Good job, you guys. So for our sentences, make sure that we're using like a day or a date. So something that's reoccurring. My birthday is on Tuesday. Okay, great job, you guys. Our next challenge is to use the word in a sentence. In a sentence. So can you use in a sentence? I am in a hurry. Good. I am in a meeting. I love to walk in the evening. I completed my degree in 2016. She was born in 2022. Okay, very good. So as long as you guys are using maybe a month, year, or season, in, and then the decade or a time period, your sentences look great. I'm in a dilemma. Okay. Good job. Our last challenge is to use the word at in a sentence. Can we use at in a sentence? I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. Good. So at with time, because we're focusing on time. I will be there at 6 p.m. At this moment. He has to come home at 6 a.m. At 7 o'clock, I wake up. Awesome. I usually wake up at 5 a.m. Great. Okay. Yeah, what time do you guys typically wake up at? I wake up at 6 in the morning. When do you like to wake up? Or maybe when do you probably don't like to wake up so early. So at what time do you wake up? I wake up at 8 a.m. Awesome. Okay, so correct or incorrect? If it is incorrect, I want you guys to type out the correct way to fix it. Okay, so for example, the first one we have is, my birthday is in May 23rd. So correct or incorrect? If it's incorrect, we need to fix it. Yep. It's incorrect. The in should actually be on, because it's a specific day that happens every year. The train leaves in 10 minutes. The train leaves in 10 minutes. Yep, this is correct. Good job. It rains a lot on spring. It rains a lot on spring. This is incorrect. It should be in spring, because that is a time period in the future or past. The film starts at 10 a.m. The film starts at 10 a.m., correct or incorrect? Yes, this is correct. The plane arrives at Tuesday. It feels weird saying this. The plane arrives at Tuesday. Correct or incorrect? It's incorrect. It should be on Tuesday, the day. Yes, listening to the incorrect sounds so weird. It's like you automatically know. That's not right. Okay. We have lessons on Monday. We have lessons on Monday. Right or wrong? This is right. It's correct. On Monday. In Christmas Day, stores close. In Christmas Day, stores close. If it's incorrect, what should it be? It should be on Christmas Day, stores close. Last one. I play tennis in the weekend. I play tennis in the weekend. This is incorrect. It should be on. I play tennis on the weekend. Yes. Okay. On the weekend. Now I'm confused because I'm doing the wrong one. So yes, it's on the weekend. Okay. Let's see. So I have a little challenge for us. and if you want to do this later, that's okay. But it's your turn, so just write 2 sentences using the word in. So these are just my challenges. You can take your time. I'll read a few sentences, and then if you want to do it later, that's okay. So please write 2 sentences using in. Okay, and so make sure when we're using in, we focus on a time frame or time period. In. So we could say like life was hard in blank, or my birthday is in March. And then the next one is to write 2 sentences using at. Write 2 sentences using at and then a time period or a time. So for example, it's a specific time or a holiday period. So I get up at 8 a.m. At 9 p.m., I have to go to the movies. At noon, I go to work, stuff like that. So at and a specific time. Our next one is write 2 sentences using on. So on could be a day or a date. It's typically something that repeats every year or repeats. So like on Mondays, I go to the library. On Tuesdays, I go to work. On Monday and Tuesday, I go to school. Awesome. My birthday falls on Monday. Great, great examples. Okay, now for the big challenge. Let's see if we can do it. Here's the challenge. Can you write one sentence using all 3 prepositions and a time with on, at, and in? So one sentence, 3 prepositions. Can you do it? This is just a fun challenge. And I'll show you guys what I have for my example. So my example is in June this summer, on Sunday, I will go to Justin Bieber's concert at 7 p.m. So can you make one sentence using 3 prepositions? I'd love to see what we come up with. Another example, just for inspiration, is you could say maybe, in the summer on June 21st, my husband and I will board a plane at 6 p.m. to go on our honeymoon. So we have in, on, and then a date, and then at and a time. I was born on Monday at 9:23 p.m. in December. Great example, Sunita. Good job. Okay, let's see what else we have. I have a meeting on Monday. On Thursday at 7, okay? Oh, nice. I go to play on the field on the weekend at 4 in the afternoon. Nice. In February on Monday, I will be at school at 9:10 a.m. You guys are awesome. Good job. Good job. All right, do you have any questions for me? Any questions for me about today's live session? While you guys type out your sentences and questions, I just want to give you our promo code. So this promo code, Go Live, could get you up to 36% off of your yearly subscriptions with Cambly. I'm a tutor on Cambly. If you don't know what it is, you can learn English with native English speakers just like me. And you can click the link below to schedule a session with me. Thanks so much for joining our session today. I had so much fun. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or evening or morning. I know our time is different for everybody. So let's see if we have any questions. Okay. Looks like no questions, but thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next Sunday. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Bye.